Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
A litany of injuries cutting to the core of their talent base. A real test of their competitive mettle.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot, manning the middle. LeBron kicks to Gasol. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute. And that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player. LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Gasol against Valanciunas. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Caldwell-Pope finds Davis, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Jones on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Floats one up, and he gets it to go. Brooks has got his second basket. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Schroeder surveying the floor. LeBron outside. Dishes to Gasol. Bucket is good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The pass to Valanciunas over Gasol. They get it again. And Anderson gets it to go.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Schroeder from outside off the mark.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Allen with it. Gasol covering. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Brooks. And stolen by James. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. And Davis throws it down.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Jones against Schroeder. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Bray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he makes both from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Clark. Davis uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 6 points.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here's Conchar. And Davis sends it back. A minute. Oh, what a play! Woo!
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Harrell, the pass to Matthews. Here's Caruso. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you, and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Passes it to Clark. Pass to Melton. 6 to shoot. Back to Clark. The putback. Rebound the Lakers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Davis. And they double up Davis. Matthews passes to Caruso. Back to Matthews. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma finds Davis. Here's Kuzma. Outside Matthews. They swipe it. 1 second left. The shot misses. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Gorgie Dang is out there with Clark, and it's Melton in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kuzma outside. And he converts the layup. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Melton. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Harrell. Pass to Caruso. And it's Davis missing. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. The 3 from LeBron. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Anderson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Matthews. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And they're pushing it up. Brooks against Matthews. Kuzma pulls it in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Now one against LeBron. Outside Gasol. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jones against Schroeder. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Schroeder.
They are really struggling from the floor.
Jones, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Anderson in the post. Morris is there. And that one is good. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
James finds Schroeder. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Another shot. Tries it again. And Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Jones. To the wing on the left. Puts it up from 12. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
And the pass to Gasol. For 3, Caldwell Pope. No good, shot missing. The Grizzlies shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. 3-point lead.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. You knew when the Lakers landed Davis, his team would be. And that's going to do it for us here.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. From deep, Gasol. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks with no one around. Drops in the tray. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 6. And finished off by Anderson.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
LeBron dishes to Caldwell Pope. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Back to Valanciunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Gasol passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's James.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jang, who's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Clark in for Anderson.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Davis kicks to Gasol. Passes to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Melton. Pass to Brooks. Over Davis. Brooks misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Memphis.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. And then for the Lakers, Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Melton passes to Valanciunas. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. The baseline J. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds to Morris. The kick out to Matthews. Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Brooks. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Caruso. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. And Morris has got the ball here for the Lakers. On the wing, Morris. Matthews scanning the floor. Now the pass to Harrell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Passes it to Melton. Here's Brooks. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 12 points in the game. Tipped away. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Lakers lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Brandon Clark. Jones is out there with Allen. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Harrell. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Allen. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Matthews, no good. Memphis trailing here. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Morris. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the basket is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
LeBron against Allen. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 8 now on the night. That's good from Davis on the assist by Schroeder. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. From deep, Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Lakers leading by 4. And finished off by Davis.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Pushing it up. It's stolen by Allen. Anderson right side. Allen dishes to Brooks. Ball's knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Memphis. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks misses.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And it's Harrell missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Allen right side. The shot's good. Allen's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
LeBron kicks to Harrell. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Inside. The kick out to Anderson. Brooks against Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Jones, the pass to Anderson, and the shot goes in.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 2. 1:12 left in the 4th. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 4. 1:04 left in the game. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Brooks. Here's Schroeder. LeBron passes to Harrell. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the rejection by LeBron.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Outside for Davis. James dishes to Harrell. Caldwell Pope outside. Cans the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jones finds Brooks. Rebound by Harrell.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.